We got this kind of funny but pretty serious question from my buddy Zach. He goes, how do you put alpha males into perspective? By this I mean that there are men who are taller, stronger, funnier, better looking, better fighters, some all in the same package. What is a healthy alternative to view these people instead of looking at them as people who could potentially be fucking your girlfriend? Right? I mean, because there's probably a good chance that he's fucking your girlfriend. Oh, well, I've mentioned this before, and I want to bring it up here once again because we need to go in before we go out. In other words, we got to figure out what our alpha is. Now, the alpha that you describe is a evolutionary alpha. I mean, they're just bigger, stronger, better looking men. Genetically, there's nothing you can fucking do. And the worst thing you could do is compare yourself to him because you're going to resent him and you're going to hate yourself, and that never works, right? Whatever he's doing, whoever he's fucking, that's fine, that's great. That's his gift to himself and gift to the world. That's the way the great alpha energy, right? That's the way the universal cosmic alpha is working through him, right? Different words for God. It's working through him, and that's fine, dude. You know, don't hate, congratulate. That's fine. About him fucking your girlfriend, hey, look, you know, it's women are attracted to there are particular types of women. Let me rephrase that because this gets to my point. There are particular types of women that have no choice but to buckle at their knees when they see him. I mean, the minute he walks in the door, they know. Women know who they're going to fuck within 2 minutes. The minute he walks through the door, it doesn't matter if she's married or not, or like he has a fucking hypnotic trance on her. And whether or not it actually happens, the energy is there. She's open, right? What are you going to fucking do? But know also that is just one type of attraction. And that if you go in and you develop your gifts, which are not so obvious, which are not so extroverted, you know, maybe you're an incredible poet, maybe you're a writer. I mean, think about these artists that write music that are really goofy looking, you know, goofy looking ugly little guys. Like think about Dylan, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's a weird looking motherfucker. I mean, with his hair and that fucking nose, and the way he plays the guitar, it's like he's singing the songs of music that draw women's hearts and wetten their vaginas, you know. And he's a quirky little. He's not alpha, you know. I'm just using him as an example. I mean, look at Michael Jackson. There's nothing too alpha about him except for the fact that he's got an incredible inner gift, a muse, if you will, that causes him to caused him to create incredible music. You know, whatever your position, your opinion of him, he could probably have sex with almost everybody's girlfriend if he wanted to, back then. So what you got to do is, you got to show your potency. Do you see? Women are attracted to potency, and potency doesn't always mean tall, handsome, strong. It could also mean what does he produce, because potency is a term that describes your ability to reproduce, right? And some reproduction is very obviously physical. He's tall, I mean, he's just physically dominating with it. It makes a woman swoon. But there's also spiritual potency. Boy, he writes such incredible poems, or he's an architect that creates these elaborate buildings. I mean, you should see his blueprints. Or he plays the violin with such intensity that it literally moves me physiologically. You ever listen to music? This is why music is so fucking amazing. It moves you physiologically. Like you can pull a woman's heartstrings and wet her pants by playing a particular piece with a saxophone. Right? The saxophone. Do you understand? The key here is not to go and find something that you can get bitches with. Because it could very easily turn into that. Oh, you know, if I learn to play the saxophone, bitch is going to be knocking down my door. That's not the case. Because where you're coming from with that is manipulation. Where you want to be coming from is a true sense of your potency. What can I produce that is a pure byproduct of my masculine energy? I often say, how are you having sex with the world? What are you producing in the world? How are you dropping your seeds into the world in order to create something brand new? And when a woman can see a man who does that, she becomes very attracted. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm just making videos right now. Give me a second, I'm almost done. Yeah, so she'll be very attracted to that because it shows your potency. So I'm going to talk to a friend right now, but essentially figure out what it is that you can offer as a representation of your potency, of your masculinity. She will, or other women will recognize that, and in that they will be attracted to you. Don't measure yourself up against anyone physically more dominating than you. Discover your strengths, develop them, create something that is of value, and people will be attracted to it. Done.